Hello, ADA friends. My name is Christine Barber, often referred to as the ADA Lady, and I am here to help you with your digital accessibility efforts. I have over 10 years experience in ADA remediation and training, and I'm here to help you make the world a more accessible place. Please note, I am an accessibility expert, but I am not a legal advisor. Please always defer to your lawyer or legal representative for specific questions regarding liability and interpretation of the law. Today we are going to learn how to add alt text or alternate text onto an image in Microsoft Word. It is super easy, so this is going to be a quick tutorial. You see here I have a document open. I already have some images in there that I would like to add some alternate text to. So if I just go to my image and I click on it, you can see that it highlights. And I will go ahead and right click on that. You're going to get a long drop-down menu. And in that drop-down menu, we are going to want to click on View Alt Text. As you can see here, there is nothing in the description box, so we can go ahead and do a little write-up on that. The ADA Lady logo, illustration of a woman in a wheelchair moving quickly. When you write alternate text, there's a couple generic rules that you'll want to abide by. One is to be concise. Usually 1 to 3 sentences can get you to where you want to be for alt text. We want to not be repetitive, so we don't want to repeat information over and over in a document. So if your logo appears at the top of the page and you have a 50-page report, they're not going to want to read your logo several times throughout the report. They already know you were represented on the first page. So on all the subsequent pages, I will often mark them. Down here, you can see mark as decorative. So that will mark it as a background element in Adobe for you. So now that we have added alt text, and again, we want to write a good description and have good context of what that image is doing in our document. So if you had an image or something that had more kind of information going on it, your description would be a little bit longer because you would be describing perhaps who was in the image or what the image represented, where the image was located, if it was a specific location or a building. So this one conveys the information correctly for a logo. And don't forget that you can click on the Review tab and run your accessibility checker. And here it will find if you have any missing alt text in your document. So this is great if perhaps you didn't create the document and you're the ADA person at your organization and you're looking for that. Microsoft Word really kind of helps you along with it and can find all of those missing images that might be alt text or things that people put in there to be decorative, but they're really not meant to be described. So we can mark those as those decorative elements or background artifacts in Adobe Pro. And it just really cleans up any templates or any documents that you have. So when you convert those over to a PDF, those are automatically marked as background, and it just helps the process go a lot faster on the back end. If you have any questions about this tutorial, please feel free to put them in the comments. Also, if you would like to comment on what type of tutorial you would see next, that would be great and really helps me build what my viewers are looking for. If you could hit that like button, that helps me out so much. I would really appreciate it. And especially if you would like to subscribe to future tutorials that I'll be putting out, that would be wonderful. Again, thank you, my ADA friends. I so appreciate you, and I appreciate you checking out my content. Have a wonderful day.